Hey guys, today we're going to talk about balance because no one I ever talk to tells me that they have great balance. And great balance is really important if you want to stay upright as much as possible, avoid falling, make yourself steady. It's great for sports. There's nothing that great balance isn't wonderful for, probably. So we're going to figure out how we can improve your balance today. The best thing you can do is find the position which is challenging for you but still doable, because if you're not able to do it, you're not going to improve your balance. So we want to find out the challenging but doable position for you. For some people, that might be just in this standing position. You have a lot of options in this position. I'm on the carpet right now, so it's a little bit more unstable than if I were on my hardwood floor. I can close my eyes if I feel safe to do that. Closing your eyes during any balance exercise is going to make you use your joint position sensors a little bit more, and you're not going to be able to rely on your eyes. That's important to think about because sometimes you're going to be in a dark condition. You're not going to be able to see the world around you. You get up in the middle of the night, you step on a pillow, boom. You want to be able to rely on your joint position sensors. So it's always fun to test yourself with your eyes closed, but make sure you have something to hold on to that you could grab if your balance is a little bit shaky there. Because if you fall, you're not going to be able to practice these anymore. If this position isn't challenging enough for you, you can also bring your feet tight together. And that's going to narrow your stability. And here we can challenge our limits of stability a little bit. We can lean forward as far as we can lean back as far as we can, or from the side to the side as far as we can. I also have a fun kettlebell here. There's a lot of things you could do with this narrow base of support. I can just take this and go all the way around my body in a variety of directions. If I go very fast, it certainly puts me a little bit more unstable. Going slow helps your body learn a little bit better, which is nice. You can do one of my favorites, the figure eight exercise, holding this and making a sideways figure eight or an infinity symbol. You can also do this in a tandem position, which is a little bit more trickier than a closed stance. Tandem just means one foot right in front of the other. If this is too much, you can always take it out and do a widened tandem or a stance position, so you're a little bit more wider on the base of support. It's going to challenge your side-to-side balance more than your front-to-back, which is nice because this is where we get ankle sprains, is on the side-to-side motion. Here, keeping a soft bend in your knees because you never want to lock those out. You can do the figure eights. You can do around the world with the kettlebell. This is about 15 pounds, and I assure you it's a fun challenge. You can take it from front to back, or you can take it out to the side if you really want to challenge your balance. Now, from here, from this nice tandem position, which is challenging in itself, you do want to find the thing that is most challenging but still doable. You can go to one leg. This is fun. You don't have to do a lot in this position. Just holding a single-legged stance is enough for a lot of people. You can brush your teeth in this position. You can brush your hair. I could be washing dishes at the sink. There's a lot you can do. It's really fun to build up your stability in this position. That's a really challenging one though. I don't know if I would go to closing your eyes on a carpet in that one because it is a lot to do. Once you get great at that, you can start incorporating some leg motions with this. Really bringing away the control from that stable point. But I'm going to lock my left leg right now as my stable point, and I'm not going to let that move at all. And I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to make a star. I'm going to reach out to imaginary lines on the star. If this was a lot, I could have something here for me to hold on to, but I'm doing pretty good. With this, you just got to find your doable amount. So for some people that might be just going out a little bit. You do want to make it as challenging as possible though. So bend your knee more, and the slower you go, and the further along these lines that you go, the harder you're making the exercise. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. And the goal is to make our balance better and better day by day. My favorite single-legged balance exercise ever is the single leg RDL. That's where you coordinate a hip hinge with a single-legged position. Just kind of coming forward into that hip hinge and squeezing back up. You can use a foam roller if you want to. Hold on to that for balance. Pause in this position, really earn and own that, and then come all the way back up. Or sometimes to help you keep your spine a little bit more solid, I'll recommend people putting it on the leg that's going back, and that's going to help you keep that other leg in gorgeous alignment with your spine so that you're not rounding. It's really going to help you load your hips and load that whole posterior chain on your stance leg. Other fun things you can do once you really lock that down and you really want to amp up your level of control, your level of awesome, is you can do either an air show or a helicopter in that single leg RDL position. So the air show is finding your most challenging part of that single leg RDL. And then the focus is going to be on my pelvis. I'm just going to open it up as far as I can in one direction and then close it back down. And I can put my hand on this foam roller for balance. That is entirely allowed. The only thing that's not allowed is keeping my pelvis right here and rotating my shoulders. So I'm rotating through my spine. I'm not going to get a lot out of that other than stressing out some of the joints in my spine. And that's kind of pointless. That is the air show, and my second favorite rotational activity on one leg is the helicopter. So instead of opening and closing my pelvis, I'm locking my force down through my stance leg, and I'm going to rotate around it as if they're the propellers on a helicopter. And I could do this, again, also with holding on. I'm just going to show you on my stance leg here that as I'm rotating, my goal is to keep that leg nice and neutral. I don't want it all wobbly bobbly because that's not going to be good for my knee joint at all. I hope that you found something that's going to be really fun and challenging for you to do. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know in the comments, and I'll be excited to help you modify these exercises to make them the most for you.